Today on this episode, we're going to do a review asked for by a subscriber, and I'm more than happy to oblige because it's one that I've been looking forward to for a while now. Ghost Rider by Mezco 112 Collective. So yeah, I've been looking forward to this guy for quite a bit. I had him on order for a little while, and he finally came in, and I was not disappointed for what it is. I knew exactly what I was going to get with Mezco. And as you guys can see with some of the action shots and some of the stuff that I put at the beginning, it's a fantastic little figure for Mezco. Again, for what it is, we all know, well, if you've been collecting Mezco for any period amount of time, you know what they put out and what that means, right? So let's take a look at the figure. As always, Mezco has got some amazing detail work, some soft goods on this figure. Lots of detail on his wrists, detail on his jacket. That face sculpt looks amazing. His little mouth does open and close. Let me see if I can open and close it with this. Let's see if we can open and close it there. See how it opens and closes. And you know, it feels very pleathery, leathery. So I'm very satisfied. He's got some, clips here. Goes all the way around. The jacket just feels very good, very leathery. So, some of us who've been working with Mezco for a while know that you got to sometimes work some of this material to get the poses that you want. I'm going to take this chain off of here. This is another accessory you get with it. It's a pliable chain, so that means it tends to hold its shape. There's a wire running through it, and it kind of, that's so you could mold it to whatever kind of thing you want it to hold its shape. This one has an effect piece on it, and it doesn't particularly hold its shape very well. I'm sure we could find a way to do it, but in this case, yeah, this one doesn't hold its shape very well. Isn't malleable because of the effect piece and stuff. But you also get that. So there's two chain pieces there. Let's start off with the head. The head looks fantastic, translucent. And what you also saw in early on or initially is that you have a little light in there with some LEDs that you can turn on, and his head starts to flicker and flame through. So it just looks fantastic. He can do a T-pose. You got to work, again, being very careful with this material. It's it is leathery, pleathery, and I don't want to really bust it. So anyways, it can do a T-pose. He does have, let me see, does he have a bicep? Yes, I can feel the bicep cut right there. Double jointed elbows, I can feel them. And he does have wrist movement there, and the ball joint moves in and out, not the actual wrist. So it's hooked to a ball joint there. Let's see, what else does he have? No, not really a lot of crunch. Oh, he got a little bit of crunch there. That's good. And I forgot to mention, there's no, other than looking back or looking to the right and left, there is no articulation up and back. Because of the LED that plugs into it. So again, you've got that. He can do the splits, although again, being very careful because I don't want to rip the seam there. He can turn at his waist. I think it's a torso cut, not a waist cut. It doesn't feel like a waist cut. It feels like a torso cut right here. So he can look, he can turn. Does he have a thigh cut? I think I kind of feel a thigh cut there, and you can see it. So we have a thigh cut there, double jointed knees. And again, I want to be very careful with that. Don't want to pinch any of that clothing because this pleather doesn't look like it's one to play with. So does he have a boot cut? Let's work with this side now. He does not have no, he does have a boot cut, slight boot cut here. I don't want to play with it too much, but yeah, there is a slight boot cut here. And he has somewhat articulated feet down here at the bottom. Again, I don't want to play with it too much there. These are very expensive figures. And I definitely don't want this to snap. These are more like pieces of artwork almost, right, than actual figures. It's a very detailed, articulated piece of artwork that we have here. So that's the deal with this. Even, you know, the great part is that Mezco has such little detail with all this stuff. So fantastic work, Mezco. Again, for what it is, right? A soft goods, you know, posable piece of artwork that lights up and has electronics in it. Not only that, but check this out. Well, you guys saw the video earlier, but he also comes with the bike, and it has some sounds and lights to it as well. It has a kickstand, so these pieces come off. Put those to the side, and the wheels turn a little bit there. And let me see. Did I leave the battery? Yeah. And there's the sounds. So it's got that, and it's got a little kickstand there at the bottom that you can set up. Just tremendous. Let's see what it looks like there. It's got the engine there. It's got the little gear levers and shifters for his feet. Great detail work. It just looks fantastic. They've done a tremendous job with this vehicle. You know, one thing I haven't tried, and let's, you know what, let me go try something real quick. I'll be right back. 1 second. So I just wanted to see what it would look like with the retro carded Ghost Rider on it. I think it looks okay, but I think I like it with the Mezco one, the one that it came with, better. So anyways, I just thought I wanted to take a look at it with that on there. So anyways, yeah, so really great detail work, the light work, the piping of the light through the vehicle looks fantastic. I'm definitely going to be displaying this piece in its own little shelf, along with maybe even the Ramen Racer with it. Holy moly, that would look fantastic. So not would I only have the bike, but also the Ramen Racer with it. That's going to be amazing. So let's look and see what he looks like compared to a couple of other, or next to a couple of other action figures. Let's go ahead and start with, why not? Let me see if I can get him to stand straight. Stand straight, soldier. Straight up. Close your mouth. I don't think he can close this. Close your mouth. You got a little bit of a, there. All right, let's stand you right there. All right, let's see how you stand up against our old Sergeant Slaughter figure from Classified. Let's see how, whoa. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Let me see if I can stand Sergeant Slaughter. He stacks up next to Sergeant Slaughter pretty good. He gives, you know, I mean, you guys know Sergeant Slaughter is a tall figure. So he's an imposing figure for Classified. So Mezco is right on par, or this Ghost Rider is right on par with him. So, wow, fantastic. And so here he is next to CoverGirl. See, yes, as expected, she's much shorter. Let's move Sergeant Slaughter back here. Let's bring in maybe Ultimate Captain America. And oh, don't you fall, soldier. As expected, he's a little bit shorter. Let's see. Or yeah, no, he's a little bit shorter, I would say. So anyways, that's some comparison shots for you guys, so you know what you're getting as far as, you know, how he measures up to different figures, and kind of get an idea as to how tall or whatever he is. Am I satisfied with this figure? Absolutely. Absolutely, I am satisfied with this figure. I really dig the light up features, the Mezco, the soft goods they provide, the detail work that goes into creating something like this, just fantastic. And the fact that you know, So here's the deal. I ordered that Batman years ago. Y'all know which one I'm talking about if you follow Mezco. I haven't opened it yet, and I haven't done a review on it yet because there's a lot of people doing a lot of reviews on it. And I mean, I may do one. I don't know. It depends on when I pull it out and see how it goes. But for the most part, Mezco puts out a good product. I just wish they'd hire a better PR person. And I wish they'd just do a better job of communicating with us. I'm rooting for you, Mezco. You put out some good stuff, but just make sure that you talk to us when some stuff like this goes down. This is a great figure, again, for what it is. It's a soft goods, highly articulated piece of art that I look towards that. It's on a different playing field than a Mafex or an SH Figure Arts. You buy those figures for articulation and posability, not necessarily soft goods. And I mean, they're both art, but this is on a different scale. I think they're in the same ballpark. They may be even, but they're not playing in the same league. You know, they're just playing a little bit of a different type of game. So what do you guys think? I'm satisfied with it, highly satisfied with it. I'm going to continue being a fan of Mezco. I like this figure. You guys think I was fair to Mezco? Do you guys think I was hard on Mezco? Do you guys think I'm crazy that Mezco and Mafex and SH Figure Arts and Marvel are all playing in the same arena? I happen to think they're playing in different leagues. You know, they're just different, right? Again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling them out.